What if I told you a single running back just walked into Lambeau Field and delivered one of the most dominant rushing performances in NFL history? No starting quarterback, playoff hopes hanging by a thread. And yet, Derrick Henry didn't just answer the call. He erased Green Bay's defense from the field. This wasn't just a win. This was a statement. Friends, welcome to Lover of Sports. Saturday night in Green Bay was supposed to be about cold weather, playoff pressure, and survival football. Instead, it turned into the Derrick Henry show. With their backs against the wall, the Baltimore Ravens made sure they would not make the same mistake again. They fed Derrick Henry early, often, and without hesitation. And Henry responded with greatness. The five-time Pro Bowl running back erupted for 216 rushing yards, setting the record for the most rushing yards ever by a visiting player at Lambeau Field, and matched a career high with 4 rushing touchdowns. Baltimore steamrolled Green Bay 41-24, keeping their playoff hopes alive and stunning the Packers on their home turf. Ravens head coach John Harbaugh didn't hold back, saying, "It's one of the greatest performances I've ever seen, and honestly, it's hard to argue." Henry's night wasn't just big, it was historic. This was his 7th career 200-yard rushing game, passing legends Adrian Peterson and O.J. Simpson for the most such games in NFL history. His 36 carries were a career high. He climbed into the top 10 all-time in rushing yards, passing Tony Dorsett with 12,892 career yards, and with 122 career rushing touchdowns, Henry moved into 4th place all-time, again jumping past Adrian Peterson. That's not just dominance, that's legacy football. And make no mistake, this performance had a message. Just 1 week earlier, Henry didn't touch the ball during Baltimore's final 2 offensive series in a brutal loss to New England, a game that nearly ended their season. This time, Baltimore handed him the keys. Henry scored touchdowns on Baltimore's first 2 drives, adding another just before halftime to give the Ravens a 27-14 lead at the break. Green Bay hadn't allowed more than 24 points at home in 14 straight games. Henry shattered that streak by himself. Green Bay showed life in the 3rd quarter, cutting the lead to 27-24 after Malik Willis powered in a rushing touchdown. Momentum briefly swung, but champions respond. Henry ripped off a massive 30-yard run to close the 3rd quarter, setting up a touchdown pass from Tyler Huntley to Zay Flowers. And then came the knockout blow. With under 2 minutes left, Henry exploded for a 25-yard touchdown run, his 4th of the night, slamming the door shut on Green Bay. Ravens tight end Mark Andrews summed it up perfect. He's one of one. Both teams were without their starting quarterbacks. Lamar Jackson sat out with a back injury. Jordan Love remained in concussion protocol. But while both backup QBs played efficiently, there was one massive difference. Green Bay couldn't stop Derrick Henry. Baltimore outrushed the Packers, 307-79. That imbalance decided everything. Now, the Ravens sit at 8-8, and their fate isn't fully in their control. They'll be watching closely as the Pittsburgh Steelers face the Cleveland Browns. If Cleveland wins, Baltimore gets a shot to win the AFC North in Week 18. Henry summed it up best. "I'll be watching and praying." If this is what playoff desperation looks like, imagine Derrick Henry with a full playoff run. Was this the best rushing performance of the season? Is Derrick Henry still the most dominant running back in football? Let us know in the comments, and if you love NFL breakdowns, historic performances, and playoff drama, hit like, subscribe, and turn on notifications, because this season is just getting started.